Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. He'll take this at the 10. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. He puts everything behind this one. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Taylor. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
From the gun is Purdy. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Purdy throwing here on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Last thing, 19. Set go.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and short, here's Purdy. Complete to Dell. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Connection made to Dell. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's in the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of 9. Now 2nd and goal at the 13-yard line.
60 Bobcat.
1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Another try following the sack. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
19 Lion. Ready.
3rd and goal, Purdy. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Everly's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. He lets one fly deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Throw reeled in by Allen. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Play action with Richardson. Gets everything he has under this throw. Touchdown, Indianapolis. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. 16 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
6-yard line.
1st and 10 are on to Mixon. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that run stopped for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This one quickly to Dell. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Come on, set. Ready, hut. 18, Pioneer.
Now it's Purdy. Pass caught by Mixon. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him at the 38. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Go! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. Ready.
Here's 2nd and 2. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. All set up now for 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. He brings it in. And in for the Houston touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
60 by 6. Here we go.
Allen trying this straight ahead. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. They go play action here. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
Richardson on 3rd. He's trying another one deep. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that'll bring up 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Brings it in at the 12. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And it's going to be Texans football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Cut 19. Cut 19. Hut, hut.
Play action now with Purdy. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The Nebraska rookie has it. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Kirk in motion left. First down throw by Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down. The 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. A 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun is Purdy. Hits his running back. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That one gains 7. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Purdy on 1st down. He's on the move. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
Well, as a quarterback, I hate to assign blame to the position, but on that one, you just got to throw it away for an incompletion. We still need to give credit to the defense, no question, which helped flush him from the pocket in the first place.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And this will be his 1st effort of the contest. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And they'll have a chance to run 1 play before time expires. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Hey, check that. Street. Go, Reed, go.
He'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to let this go deep down the right side of the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready up.
First and 10 now from the 30.
19, side, set, ready.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Staying between the tackles with Mixon, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Pass the 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready.
Purdy looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Purdy setting up that play action. Connection made to Dell. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. This is Mixon. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Solid 4-yard gain there. And now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Set, go.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has some room to work. Touchdown, Houston! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 Lion. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
He's throwing for it! And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second down carry for Taylor. Crosses midfield, still going. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They're going play action. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts take over on his 5th interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Caught, nice gain left side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Working inside the red zone. Drop. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set. Come 19, come 19. 60 backward. Let go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Cut near the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult now. 2 touchdowns got to be scored, and that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Shut up. Mustang 19. Ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. And now they face second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. New set of downs for him at the 38. Dell with the grab. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Get up.
From the 42. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go. 65.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready, ready.
First down from the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
They send a receiver in motion right.
Ready.
Trying again following the sack. Dumped off to his running back. He's got it in the red zone. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Trap 60.
From the gun is Purdy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 4th and short.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Viking 18. Dragon 60. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Throw is caught by the back. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a one-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This will end up as a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Trying for the deep ball. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He's got it inside the 10. All the way, touchdown, Indy. The Colts have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one right down the middle. And the Colts lead by 15 now. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
70 Lion. Here we go. Set.
Running it with Mixon. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trail by 15. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play action now with Purdy. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
Go.
Complete to Dell. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pass caught by Mixon. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Check, 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 check. Check, go.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Mixon on 3rd and goal. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. That timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
Everly's kick is good. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Buys time, rolling right. Down the run right, throwing deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Colts have likely locked up the win right there. Now that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys too, but he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. Don't be afraid.
afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels got changed to get mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you little piece, wanna see some more. See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this course. Show you little piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No R&R, the bar is raised. If you know me, know I can bar for days. Nothing to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show your little piece, wanna see some more.
I wanna try to